Everyone, so in this video I'm creating some cookbook cover drafts and also drafting a few introduction pages. So the main reason I decided to do this is so I can have an idea of how I want my cover to look. Earlier last week I did some research on the aesthetics of a cookbook cover, and I wanted to start designing after thinking about how I wanted them to look. So I actually drew some inspiration for some cookbooks that I've looked at online, and I had a couple in person that I was looking at this time. And so the first designs were mostly me just figuring out where certain aspects of the design should go. For example, I was having utensils and rolling pins and certain dishes and plates just going on the paper, trying to figure out what looked best for the way I wanted to think about it. I also decided to change the way my title looked, so I changed it up a couple times with these different drafts, and I'm really still not completely sure about how I want it to look, but I have a pretty good idea of how I want my cover to look. I'm just going to look at some more cookbook covers over the break and figure out what would best suit my cookbook. And most of the covers that I did end up liking, that I did see and looked at, had a dark or light background to make certain aspects of the design pop. Like if there was a lighter color, the dark background was darker, so that those things would contrast and pop out and be eye-grabbing. That's really what I'm going for. I'm going for like a simple but also eye-catching cookbook. I don't want it to have lots of food on it and be overwhelming with the amount of stuff that's on it, but I also want it to look good. So I'm really just designing and trying to figure out what should be where. And then when I was creating my introduction pages, it was really just me trying to figure out what my individual sections should be divided into and how those should be formatted onto my cookbook. Well, that's all. Thank you.